Good evening. This evening we're going to do something that I bought down in Louisiana. I bought it in Texas at Specs back in 22. In fact, exactly June 4th of 2022. I didn't open it till about a month ago. Not even that. 3 weeks ago. Sorry, got just a little bit of congestion left. I'm coming down from a cold. Coming down from the cold. Everything's working, just feeling a lot better now. Anyway, I paid $62.99 for that bottle, this bottle here. I had never seen it up here in Kansas. I think you can get it now up here if you look around, I think. Seems like I've seen it, but again, I already had the bottle. This is MacNair's Lum Reek, not Rink, Reek. Blended malt Scotch whiskey. It's peated, 12 years old, small batch, non-chill filtered, natural color, blended matured, bottled in Scotland. Glenallachie distiller, so it's a Glenallachie product, but it's a peated Glenallachie product. Billy Walker, master distiller. Billy Walker's generally does good work wherever he goes. You'll have to ignore the dogs. They are down here with me, and he's on a rant now. So anyway, let's Harvey MacNair and all this stuff he did on the back. I'm not going to get into all that. But the packaging's neat. You know, for visuals and packaging, I just don't think it gets any better. It gives you all the information you want. 12 years old, non-chill filtered, natural color. You got all that up front coming at you. You know, you're getting a peated malt, and this is not a island peated malt. Either it's mainland Scotland. Oh, it smells good. I really like this stuff. I'll just break it down right in front of you and tell you everybody right now. I was impressed. It's one of those ones I was sorry I waited so long to open. I wish I would have opened it sooner. Got nice. For a 12-year-old, all the rings start pretty slow. It starts a real steady, solid, just looks like a saw edge drip going on. Not one ring really outrunning the other. Not tears are real consistent across. Nose. Oh, it's smoky up front. Like campfire smoke. Oh, it's nice, smoky, caramel. Apples. Oh man, and I really like the nutmeg in it. Oh, for the aesthetics of it, I give it a 10. 1 out of 10, it gets a 10. The nose, oh man, just a faint dried apricot in it as well. Nose is a 17, easy 17. I love the nose on this. Palate. The smokiness, the fruitiness with the smokiness. And then that basic underlying malt. There's a nice malty note that really comes in through there. This is a very well done whiskey. Still getting the dried apricot, still getting the apples, still getting that smokiness up front. Carrying butterscotch, definitively butterscotch in this. And it just permeates, that smoke just permeates through it all. There's a little bit of cocoa in there. As it gets into the palate, now we're experiencing a little bit of cocoa. Now as we roll off the intensity into the finish is nice. It's a mouth coating. It's got a wonderful mouth feel, medium viscosity, but it's still a great mouth feel it has on it. I gotta get another sip, guys. Yeah, 46%. This is one of the better 12-year-olds I've had in a long time. Absolutely enjoy this. The finish is nice. The finish is, it's just a long, slow fading finish. It just, those apricots stay there. You still get the butterscotch, smoke, and nicely develops into it. I just love that dried apricots that goes on there. It is just something else. I love the cocoa in the mid palate too. That is. I think for the palate, I'm gonna give it an 18. I like it that much. Okay, for the mouth coating, that's a 18 out of 20. Let me go in here and look at this. I sometimes forget what's what. Mouthfeel 1 out of 20. I'm gonna give mouthfeel, what did I give it on my notes? I gave it a 17. I can't deviate from that. 17 out of 20. The finish is wonderful to me. I'm gonna give it an 18 out of 20. Value at $62.99. I don't know if you can still get it for that. That was 2 years, almost 2.5 years ago. But for what I paid for it, the value 1 out of 10, I give it a 10. I'll buy that. If I can find it, I buy it. I will repurchase this one. This one is a repurchase. I like it that much. Guys, if you like peaty whiskeys, and not the island peat, that's the Ardbegs or the Lefroigs of the world, this is a wonderful peated whiskey. It's not overbearing. You still got all the fruitiness, some of the spices that come along with it. You get the sweetness out of the deal. Butterscotch, caramel. I got caught between caramel and caramel. I really like it. I can't think of enough else to say. I can't see nothing left on my, oh yeah. There's a nice little bit of saltiness. And I got curious because I couldn't find something else to go along with saltiness. I can't believe I forgot that. I did this 3 days ago. Celery salt. Just ever so slight touch of celery salt. Because I went upstairs and got some. And that's what it was. I couldn't tell. I just knew there was some sort of almost vegetative salt note come with it. Celery salt. It's wild. Is there anything else I'm missing on that? No. I mean, honey. But I think it's honestly more of a caramel than a honey. But there's a little bit of a honey note in there. I could say that too. I don't got it wrote down, but I just now noticed it when I did like that. This is a wonderful, wonderful whiskey. So what does that give it out of everything? So -3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. -10 from 100 leaves us 90. This is a 90. I should already had that totaled. I give this a 90. That's probably the highest score I've given anything in a long time. Now, I'm not saying that this is going to beat older aged whiskeys. We got to keep in mind it is a 12-year-old. But for a 12-year-old, it goes right up there. And at 46%, it rocks my world. I'm not going to lie. I really enjoy this. I got much else to say. I'm going to drag it out. I'm starting to drag it out a little too long. Remember, the spirit in your glass ain't running from you. Take your time, sip it, enjoy it. You'll be better for it, and as will we all. Everyone have a wonderful day. And this gets my recommendation.